Hello, welcome to Spellings again. This week we're looking at something a bit different from letter strings. But before we go into what this is, you're going to need the following things. Your spelling books, some plain paper, a colour pencil, and maybe a dictionary. So what I'll do, I'll just give you a minute, make sure you've got all of those things together. Okay, brilliant. Hopefully you've got all of those things together. Now, this week we're looking at silent letters. And silent letters are letters within words that don't make a sound when we pronounce the whole word together. So, on my board I've drawn something that actually has a silent letter in it. And it's a lamb. So, as I pronounce it, I say lamb. So if I write it down and spell it like that, I would be spelling it as L-A-M. But that's not the true spelling of lamb. Instead, what we need to add is another letter, one of these silent letters at the end. And it's a B. Now, if I was to pronounce it with the B, it would be lamb, which is wrong. And lamb is one of many words that happens to have a silent letter in it. And today, we're going to look at some of those together. So what you're going to need to get now is your spelling book open on your Have a Go page, so that you can have a go at trying to spell some of the words that I'm going to read to you. There are 9 in total, and each of these words has a silent letter in them. What I would like you to do is, as you're writing it, either write the letter that you think is silent in your different colour pencil, or just circle it with that colour pencil at the end. Okay, I'm going to start reading the list of words. So the first word is the word island. Island. The second word is the word isle. Isle. The third word is the word doubt. Doubt. The fourth word is the word whistle. Whistle. The fifth word is the word thistle. Thistle. The sixth word is the word autumn. Autumn. The seventh word is the word numb. Numb. The eighth word is the word debt. Debt. And the ninth word is the word solemn. Solemn. Okay, so now that you've had a go at trying to spell the words, I've given you, inside your guided reading pack today, an envelope which has all of the correct spellings for these words inside. If you don't know the meaning of any of the words, one of the best things you could do now is to check the meaning in a dictionary so you can learn what the word means. You never know, you might want to use it in your writing throughout the year. Okay, so now that you've had a chance to look at the correct spelling of these words, hopefully you've been able to pick out what those silent letters were within them. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to introduce you to a couple of strategies you can use to help you remember how to spell some words. and you can use this for any word at any time. What you're going to need to get now is your plain paper and just have a pencil ready. Okay, so the first strategy I'm going to introduce you to is called picture words. Now, when we're looking at a picture word, what we need to do is write down the word that we're learning to spell first and foremost. So the word I've picked is the word island. So it starts with an I, it has the S, one of those tall ascender letters for L, A, N, and D. Now, this is where knowing the meaning of the word really helps us with our spellings, because I know that an island is a piece of land that is surrounded by water. So in order for me to be able to make this into a picture word, I'm going to need to do a few things. So I'm going to draw a bit of land around, so a bit of grass around the word. There we go. Looking good. But it wouldn't be complete without some water. And for good measure, I'm going to put some sharks in the distance. Just lurking around, waiting for anyone to come in. But that's not all. I could do something else as well. One of the things you tend to find when you think of a desert island is palm trees. So using the ascender letters on L and D, I'm going to draw them in. Draw a line here, and put a little palm tree. Just bring it down the other side. And then the same again around my D. Up, draw my palm tree, and just bring it down there. Now, you're probably more artistic than I am, and I'm sure you'll be able to make some really cool picture words. The second strategy that I'm going to introduce you to is called pyramid words. And I'm going to use the same word I've used over here, so I'm going to use island. Now, pyramid words, when we complete it, will look like a pyramid. And how you do that is by starting with the very first letter. You see, pyramid words are really good at allowing us to learn each letter individually in a word. So I've started with my first letter, which is I. And then next one, I, S. Now third line, I, S, L. Next one, I, S, L. Now A, I, S, L, A, N. And finally, what's that? I, S, L, A, N, D. Island. Okay? And it looks a little bit like a pyramid. Like that. So these are two really cool strategies you can use to help you with your spellings. As long as you know the meaning of the word, you can make a really cool picture diagram to go with the word. And just so you can help learn each individual letter throughout it, pyramid words are a great way to help you remember the structure as well. Now what I'd like you to do now is to pick 3 of these words that have silent letters in. And using your plain paper, I'd like you to try and come up with a picture word for it and a pyramid word scheme for it. Don't forget to check the meaning of the word using a dictionary if you're unsure, because that will help you be able to make a really cool picture word based on what the word's really about. Okay, that's it for this week. Carry on with this activity until guided reading's over. Take care.